We cooking now.
Am I recording?
Yup.
Okay.
3, 2. Hey y'all. How y'all doing today on this fine, lovely, blessed assurance day, whatever day it is that you're watching this? What's goody, y'all? It's sorry, trying so hard to. It's Nelly Drayton, y'all. How y'all doing? Well, welcome to the Nelly Drayton Show. I got the one and only LOL Probably Drew with me at LOL Probably Drew on Instagram at LOL Probably Drew. AKA, if you want to be in his DMs, you gotta go to LOL Probably Drew. All one word, no spaces, no commas, no extra characters.
But I got plenty of time for the DMs. Sorry, I have with me the host of the Nelly Drayton Show, Miss Nelly D, also known as at Nelly Drayton across all social media platforms. Please show her some love.
Show me love. Baby, don't hurt me. I don't know why that's in my head, but it
It
is.
really is.
I did it. We this is like take 2 for people, just FYI. This is like take 2 because I forgot to record both mics, and I was singing at the first take. Thingy or bobber. Anyway,
Continuity. Love to see it.
Anywho, so real quick, I wanted to shout out everyone that has supported the OTR episode 1 on my channel. It's somewhere in a different playlist for short films that is to come. And episode 1, it was just kind of something that, we put together, had a little conversation about it. I did my thing. The actors did theirs. I directed that bad boy, filmed it on my phone, edited that boy in Final Cut Pro on my MacBook, and put that out there. And I'm getting a lot of good feedback, and I am forever grateful. It means a lot to me that you all are giving me that feedback, watching it, liking it, all that good stuff. Thank you. It means a lot to support a creative because filmmakers, we're very sensitive about the things that we put together and we put out there for people to watch, to comment, judge, critique, break down, all that good stuff. So forever grateful. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me.
And just to piggyback off that, love the series. Definitely looking forward to seeing more. I'm definitely a viewer. So, looking forward to seeing how this is all going to play out. It's so fun. It's so interesting. And I also get a little bit of I get to see how it kind of develops. So, it's fun to see it from both ends. See how it develops and how it's created. And then I get to see the final product. It's really, really fun. It's a very interesting perspective that I get to have on the series. So, shout it out. Watch it. Check it out. It's so good. I'm plugged in.
Plugged all the way in.
Plugged in.
I'm excited. We're working on the other parts to this series. I'm ready to put it out there and to share it with you guys so you guys can watch it, but it's still in the making process. So overall, just stay tuned. Know that the queen and her rooks will always reign forever. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Bruce Almighty.
Okay.
Is that Bruce Almighty?
I think he says
Jim
that
Carrey.
in his, yeah.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. That's why I learned how to spell beautiful. B-E-A-U. Devil. Yep. That's how I learned it. Ooh, come on now. Pray to clap. So, today's episode, we're going to do a part 2.
A part 2?
We're getting into part 2, babe. We're talking
phew.
about, relationships. We have some perspectives that we want to add on to our first video because we talking about relationships.
Ooh.
We have all kinds of relationships, friendships, dating,
business.
We're not gonna get into too many of our different kind of relationships, but those are the main ones we're gonna focus on today.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. So we're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it, baby.
Let's get into it. Okay.
So, relationship. Oh, you're gonna do. Okay. Love that. Oh, she had to make her appearance.
Gang, gang.
You know she does.
So,
So we're gonna get into relationships. We're gonna talk about relationships. So this is it's not like a touchy topic, but we definitely both have like reservations about talking about relationships because it's not like just like, you know, talking about creative experiences that we've had. It's talking about something that's pretty personal. You know, relationships is things that two people went through and one person now has an opportunity to talk about it. So um, just a just a little, disclaimer. This is not a bashing video. We're not bashing anybody. We're just doing what people do on camera, and we're talking about our experiences. Okay, so it might be a little messy, but when relationships fail, and sometimes they fail in a messy way, and that's just life. And that's what we're doing. We're talking about life. We are sharing our lives with you. Okay, so any viewers out there who might be an ex or whomever, you know, it's all good. Okay?
okay.
We just talking.
I mean, at the end of the day, Dirk says it all the time. He be asking for the. Never mind. That's too. He be asking for stuff back. If you are a OTF fan or a Dirk OTF listener, you will know that 9 times out of 10 in a song from Dirk's previous albums, he always wants something back. I mean, he got a whole beautiful woman. What would you want back from another female? You know what I'm saying? So he uses his
Yeah.
songs and his platforms to talk about the stuff that people do. I mean,
Yeah.
so
And
we have every
that's
right. And you're the one that told me that.
yeah, because I understood your hesitation and I get it. And, you know, I don't share that hesitation because, you know, it's my life. If this person did not want me to speak on it, they shouldn't have done it. Okay? Now, any human being that's going to be watching this has probably had a relationship with another person that probably didn't end very well. And we're not just going to be talking about the relationships that didn't end well. We're just talking about relationships. And it's tough because it's a real thing. It's not just something that you're talking about, not just a topic that you're diving into that's just like a philosophical kind of thing. It's a real life experience, okay? So be easy on us. I mean, comment, all that good stuff, but be easy. This is tough stuff sometimes. This could be ripping up, some wounds that are healing. So let's be gentle. Ooh, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Mhm. So let's just be easy. But I'll segue into this because I know you have some reservations. So I'll kind of like open it up a little bit for you.
Mm.
So I want to talk about situationships. Are you familiar with like what a situationship is?
Yeah, I've been in too many of those.
Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about it. So a situationship, and this is my understanding of a situationship. A situationship is kind of like where two people kind of have an understanding where it's like not necessarily friends with benefits, but it's like nobody's ready to go into anything deep. Maybe we're still healing, but it's natural for humans to want interaction. So maybe it's just kind of like that middle area, but that transitionary period between healing and wanting to commit. That's what I perceive as a situationship. My problem with situationships is sometimes two people who are involved in a situationship, there's an imbalance because maybe one of those people don't think that they're in a situationship. So situationships can be tricky because most time I think a lot of times how situationships kind of play out is a person finds out that they're
That they're
in
in
a
a situationship.
situationship instead of thinking that they're like on the path to being in a relationship. So when I say that, um, I've learned a very valuable lesson in life, period. And it's to um, not assume someone's feelings. So if you think not telling me about your feelings about being in a situationship or whatever is protecting my feelings, you're wrong. Because it's not. You're literally assuming that I'm going to be upset about something, and now I'm going to be upset because you, like, bamboozled me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's tricky. And I'm fond of situationships. I've had many situationships in my day. I don't mind them, but I think that situationships need to be like communicated. Like this is where I'm at, And that way, that person has the ability to agree to that. Like, oh yeah, I'm down for that. Or say, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm looking for something a little bit more serious, or I'm not looking for that at all. I just really want to like hunt you and go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
I'm just,
Harch.
I'm just,
I mean, it's
just saying.
I. It's crazy. That's your definition of a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I look at. See, now this is gonna make me sound kind of toxic.
No.
Because my definition of a situationship is having a conversation with a gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
fella, because you be
Fail.
a fella,
Ugh, I'm so country.
and as time progresses, I start to pick up on a couple of things instead of acknowledging that we're in a relationship, I start to tell myself this is not a real relationship. This is a
Mm.
situationship.
But that kind of is like what I was saying, because it's like that's how I think of situationships ultimately, is that one person finds out that they're in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like
Oh,
two
yeah.
people truly sit down and say, "Look, let's just like have fun. Let's just like, chill, kick it, and if we want to like do the thing, we can do the thing." But it's like we're friends. But I don't consider it friends with benefits, because I feel like friends with benefits is simply like if we want to hang out, we can, but we're just, you know,
Yeah.
situations are different. I think of situationships as like we can be like affectionate towards each other, but we know that like, say I get on Tinder and I match somebody and I start like hanging out with them, that like that if I like want to pull back, like we're good on that, right? That's kind of how I see a situationship. But I ultimately, just from my experience, most times that I've been involved in a situationship, it was like I like sit down and I'm like,
Mm.
I thought, oh,
Mm.
yeah. And it sucks a little bit because it's like, I'm an adult. I can accept that someone's like not interested in like dating me.
Yeah.
But it sucks that someone like kind of like lets you like,
Let you believe that
let
y'all
you
are in a
believe that
relationship.
that's where you're going. It sucks a little bit. It does. It
As
does.
well, I'm sad that that's your feeling and that's how you would feel. I wish we were friends sooner so that I can teach you the thuggish way to handle it.
Well, hold on now. Pause.
Okay.
Pause.
Pausing.
Pause on you. Um, I'm I'm what is known as a savage. Hi. Special guest. What is known as a savage, because here's my
Classic boozy, bougie,
okay.
ratchet.
I'm a savage because here
Oh,
I'm. Oh, you better come on. Oh,
I don't remember the
I
dance.
don't even. You doing more? I couldn't. So
Hold on, wait. You don't know
I know
the?
the dance.
I was
Couldn't
gonna.
do it.
I was gonna
Can't
say,
do
are
it.
you
Oh no, trust
unplugged?
me. If you looked at my TikTok right now, my little ooh Jesus, honey, shaking the table, the
Sheesh.
drafts. If you looked at my drafts, oh,
Okay.
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 Um, but no, the thing is like I'm coming into like an era where like I want to be my most authentic self. I want to be true to me. I'm a romantic person. I'm an emotional person. I can be that guy who's like, I'll ghost you. I'll not text you back.
Mm.
And I could truly not care. Like, I've been there. I've done that. I got the t-shirt. I sold the property because I already bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
okay. I
Okay.
really could, and I've done it. And I'm sure there might be some people who watch this video who are like, that checks the box for me. Okay. But um, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's not a lot of effort, but that's like the problem for me. Is it's not a lot of effort. I'm almost an age I'm not gonna say, but like like let's just be adults.
Yeah. Let's just communicate what it
Let's just be
is.
adults. Like just I don't know.
Yeah.
Look, we we touching on something.
It's
'Cause
it's definitely a
it's
thing
touching on
because
something.
it's a thing. I will say that that's it. That's your perspective,
Yeah.
as a male
Mhm.
on the planet on this floating rock. For women, it's not that easy,
Mm.
and we also we are told things that they
You
think
have
that
standards to live by that really aren't fair.
it,
They're really
with the
not.
double standards,
Mm-hmm.
the
I can go out
talking.
here and like fuck whatever I want, but you do it, and suddenly you're all these
Oh my
things.
God, some guy messaged me and was like, "Are you looking for anything serious?" I said, "No, I'm just
So
looking."
you're a hoe.
I was like, "Dang."
It's ridiculous
I was
because
like, "You men are so
hmm
lame.
yeah, and
You're
but you know what that really
childish."
is? It just is playing into this like narrative of belittling women to keep them in this like box of like submissive,
Yep.
and it's so
I've talked
ridiculous.
to, you know, of one of them
Mm-hmm.
where he would keep trying to project, that's ghetto. That's not cute. And I wanted to look at him and be like, "Sir, you pop pills.
Ooh.
That's not cute."
Oh, I'm still in character as Nelly.
I mean, because you said we were going to sound a little,
Yeah, I mean,
but it's
get
the
into
truth.
it.
So don't project on me because you're so insecure.
And that's what it is.
You're
It's
very, you know, I can do better.
mm-hmm.
You didn't realize that I knew that already
Mm-hmm.
and was playing the role. I was playing it very well because once I picked up
Yeah.
on your toxic behavior, that's,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of did what I was supposed to do.
Let me ask you a question, because you know.
Diane Sawyer moment.
Okay. So, have you ever been in a situation where,
Yes.
like, okay,
Sorry.
probably, it's probably the answer.
Yeah.
But have you ever been in a situation where, like, when you like take a step back and look at the scenario that you found yourself in, you're like,
Ghetto.
I think I'm settling. Is this really like, is if someone were to look at me involved in this situation, would they think that like I don't love myself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have been in too many of those. That's why I never deleted my Tinder profile, put my business out there. Don't care.
Ooh, oh, that brings up another thing. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
But that brings up another thing because I'm just curious. I'm always so curious about like how people like view things like this. But like, okay, say like
Oh.
I know, but I
No,
can't.
you're fine.
Okay.
I posted on Twitter. I posted something on Twitter talking about how there's too many married men on there. And I'm like,
Oh,
move.
oh
Get,
God.
move. Let
Oh,
these single big
honey, they want to be. They want to be
bandits
where the people
fill in
are.
the blank between big blank bandits.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because they be hiding on there.
oh, really?
And I be mad that these married men be, I be like, no, 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 no.
Mm,
Mad.
mm,
No, no. Polly,
mm,
no, no.
mm.
I don't want you. Go find,
Okay.
because at the end of the day, let's be realistic. If you were communicating what you were looking for instead of lying about it, and then when we're messaging each other, you immediately like, okay, so you might not like this, but I'm married, and
It gives you the opportunity to like, make a decision about it instead of them assuming that you're, you know.
3 days after talking after for three
Yeah,
days straight,
that's that splat that I can't stand.
that's that way.
It's a splat.
Can't.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it,
Don't worry
sweetheart.
about it, sweetheart.
Sick of it.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
So let me ask you this. So that one was pretty intense. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Apple and Spotify. So let's say like you're getting into a relationship, right? Would you be upset if your significant other like hadn't deleted? Okay, maybe not in a relationship. Say you're like in the talking phase, like you guys have been like talking for like a month. Would you be upset if if that person you're interested in has not deleted like their dating social media, like Tinder, whatever it may be?
No,
Would you?
because I'm not deleting mine.
Oh, she said, okay, I'll get my look back.
I remember somebody that I was dealing with was on a whole dating website and someone screenshot the profile and sent it to me. And I
Mm,
wanted my own proof and I got it without having to look too far and saw him on there. So I stayed on mine. So I mean, I'm not finna,
I'd
we're
be
not,
scared of that.
oh
I'd be
well.
scared of that.
I mean, I've had people,
Mm.
I've had someone send me some stuff about what they was doing with.
Oh,
I've seen it all, baby. I'm like, at
uh,
this point, y'all are just really nasty, dirty.
oh, well,
Because we can be adults about it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? We can definitely
that's my whole
the
thing.
same guy.
Yeah.
There's plenty of women that want to just have sex. Like that's so that makes me not want you. And I'm like, all right, bye. The whole time there's a guy on his way over here while you're texting me
I,
that. Like, go
I can't
away.
stand that. Because, you know, here's the thing.
Uh,
Children, well, hopefully nobody's watching, the children
I
watching
haven't
this,
been
but
cussing, so
me either. I'm trying to do better.
we're doing good.
But, like, when it comes to, like, doing the do, nobody should be shaming anybody. Nobody should shame. I mean,
That's
because
too
it's just,
intrusive.
yeah, it's like, can't people have fun with other people without it being like this like taboo thing?
It's
Like, as
like
long
I
as you're
was
being
saying,
responsible, why does it even matter?
that's what I'm saying. Like for men, it's probably a little bit
It
different, but for
is.
women, it's like I maybe
If
have,
me and you were to do the exact same thing,
and it
they would
gets
treat you differently than they would treat me if
and
it
it
ever like
would,
came out.
yeah,
They'd be like dapping me up and they'd shame you.
yeah. I know. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. There was this guy. I have so many like. There was this guy. There
Ooh.
was this guy, because there's too many of them that like try to use the narrative of a relationship to get my attention when I would tell them I don't want that. Well, I
Oh
don't just
yeah.
want you for sex.
Yeah.
And it's like, but I didn't ask what you wanted. I just wanted what I wanted. And there's
That's
5 other guys waiting
oh
for a response. So
oh
either give me what I want or move out the way.
oh.
I'd be so tired.
I'm scared.
I'd be so vexed, perplexed, oppressed.
Oh no.
Stop talking to me. Move.
Oh.
Like, move. There's like 12 of them waiting. Some of them waiting longer than others. So really, they should have skipped you and,
I'm just following instructions.
oh, come back.
I'm scared.
Come back.
Scared.
No, you can always.
Go ahead. Okay.
That's just genuinely how I like. That's why like. That's why I am the way I am. Like naturally,
Yeah.
I genuinely just want what I want when I want it and then go about my business. If
Yeah.
we dive into some things a little bit more, whatever, deeper, whatever, please know, I can say sorry to a few of guys that I've talked to, but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you, I have not been loyal to anybody.
Yeah.
I just haven't, and that's because the only person I can say is the father of my child, and that's because
Yeah.
I was
That's
young.
different.
He was my first of
Yeah.
everything, my first, literally everything.
Yeah.
I can't express that enough.
No, you
The
talking?
first,
Yeah. Yeah.
everything.
I get it. That
Dating,
it hits different when they're
getting
yeah.
gifts, kisses, all the adult like things.
Your first like real relationship does kind of like set like the tone for yeah.
And that's why
100%.
I think it's funny when a guy thinks that we're locked in, but the whole time, little does he know, I'm like, you don't even reach the potential of my baby daddy when he was 19.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just stringing you along, and we can play it however you want to play it. I'll fake the funk as long as I can get what I get at the end of the. Because guys, that I learned that at an early age that men will try to manipulate women. I sound so toxic. Men will manipulate women into saying or into thinking I want you more than just the shenanigans. I
Yeah.
don't want to just have relations with you.
Yeah.
I want to wine and dine you. I want to have a relationship and do all the things and take the pictures and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go for it. Like, yeah, so what are we? Yeah, let's do it.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I hate that question. What
Yeah,
are we?
let's do it. I'm asking that though.
I know, but
And I'm like, yeah, let's hold on.
oh, oh,
Oh, your replacement, sorry. Yeah, but yeah, let's do it. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like if you're not gonna give me what I want anyways voluntarily, I might as well play this game with you. I've done it too many times.
that's key word. Game.
It's a game.
It's a
You want
game.
to keep talking to me and have me really believe that you're going to be loyal to me whole time. I know you're not.
Yeah.
And then the worst part is, I've had situations. I posted somebody on my story on Snapchat. Once a female replied to that bad boy, I was like, bet. So whenever I posted him from that day forth, he was the only person that would see that story. I'm that trifling. I blocked everybody else from seeing him and then just made it to where only he saw him. So he was thinking like, oh yeah, she posted me on her story because she's no. It's a game. It's fun though.
Let me tell you something. I'm not good at the game. I'm not good at the game because I'm too confrontational. Like I'm not now. Okay, I'll play like the texting game because that is simply just a game. You're just playing a game, and I play it better than you. Promise. Promise.
Yeah.
I play it better. But when it comes to like the dating game, oh, I don't play that because first things first. I'm the realist. Second thing is
Let the whole world feel it.
okay.
And that's the little. I'm listening.
She's a rap girly, so. Second thing is, I if I even give you like an inkling of attention, like if I even like text you back in a pretty like fast manner, or like call you, or like see you more than a couple of times in like a week's time,
Mm.
I probably like you. And if I like you, then it's known. Like, I'm not gonna do like that. Like, I don't know if I should tell him. No, I like you. I
What's
like you.
next?
I'm about it. I'm about it.
You about that life?
I'm about it because, I mean, why wouldn't I tell you?
Yeah.
Why would you not know that I like you?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna say something about liking you, but
Yeah.
I don't do that whole dating game. It's so tired.
It is.
It is so tired. When I was like 18, 19, I was here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, like I'm gonna sub him on, like we used to do subliminals on Twitter. Oh my god, me and my ex, we used to do subliminals all the time, where we would just tweet, and if anybody like just was looking at our Twitter, would have no idea what I was talking about, but it was meant for that one person. We used to do subliminals all the time, and it's like we are literally acting like we don't text, like we're not in the middle of texting
That's
right
cute.
now. It was awful.
That's so cute.
Looking back, I was like, it was so attention seeking. We were so attention seeking. But it was kind of cute because it's like, you know, it's a message that I'm putting out on like for everyone to see, but only if you see it. So even though it is like being shady, like, whatever I said, yeah, you're right, it is kind of cute.
It's cute.
I'd go back to it.
It's only. I bet you would, because that
I would.
Gabba Gabba Juice love.
That was like some baby love for real.
I don't. Overall, just to be slightly messy, I really have not been. What your Jesus?
Sorry, you said
Pete.
messy. I'm tuned in.
Tuned all the way in.
Go ahead, babe.
And we'll wrap it up here in a few more minutes. But just to kind of bring it down, I always tell myself that I have not really dated since the father of my kid, because that was a very public relationship. People knew that I was having his child. Everyone knew that we were together, whether it was off or on. That man, when we were younger, he definitely was tired of my mess from time to time when we were together. He was for sure tired of my mess. So other than him, I mean, anybody else after him, you don't really count. I'm sorry. You don't. And at the end of the day, if I never posted you, I will say, if I don't post you on my IG, you ain't real. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's real. At the end of the day,
No, I mean, you're right.
It is what it is. You can't.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And really, my mindset comes from realizing that there are men who don't play, and I've ran into them, and I was young minded, so they didn't take advantage of that. Like they were, like there's this guy, he's a ghost. He ain't on nothing till this day. He ain't on nothing, and it bothers me because I be wanting to stalk him, and I be looking for him.
Yeah.
But there's this ghost. I call him Ghost, but that's not his name. I'm not gonna say his name. But he, when I was young, and when I was done with the father of my child, I met this man, and I was like very still young minded, and I was heavily involved in church at the time. But he was like always teaching me something.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
He's the only thing that sucked was like he was like in his like 30s, in his mid 30s, and I was like 24. So he was just trying his best to not. He was like, I can't, like, you're so mature for your age, but I can't do it. And I was like, that makes me want you even more, like, because you're like Big Daddy. But anyways, until this day, like, I have not met, he's just unmatched. And that's before King Von came to the world. That was my King Von. Ghost, baby. That man,
I have one like that too.
I was like,
I do.
yeah. It's
Well, I
like,
wasn't like smitten with him, but I really did think like, if this works out, I'm probably gonna marry this man. Yeah, I did.
and he didn't have no. Oh my God, he didn't have no kids. He had his own. He had his own everything. He was like
He had been
literally.
married before.
He was a. Huh?
Mine was
Was married
married
before?
before.
Oh,
So
hey,
he was
dang.
like, no marriage, and I was like, okay, okay,
Oh my.
love you.
Oh my God.
I want to be a husband. I want to be a damn boyfriend forever.
Okay. Oh, all right.
The
Well,
fuck?
we yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And all of the vibes. Okay. And then some. Yeah.
Shut out.
Hello. So with that, I say all that to say that I am a very picky woman because I went from being with a man who was, I guess, low key obsessed when we were younger,
Mm-hmm.
into us separating and he's finding what he needs.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately after we separated, I meet this guy going out to the clubs and he, was locked in with me. We got into it a couple years ago and we ain't talked since, but
Mm-hmm.
he was just he was just going through some stuff mentally and
Yeah.
it's like he's one of those guys where it's like if he ever tries to come find me,
She
he's
said,
going
"Come on, the door's open."
yes, everything, yes, whatever you want.
Yeah.
But the rest of y'all that I talk to, mess with, seen with, y'all was just trial and error to figure out
It'd
how
be
I
like that.
how I can play the game.
It'd be
No,
like
I'm
that.
just playing. And in real life, and not I'm just talking like broad statements.
I love it.
In real life, what I've learned from all of the guys that I've been around, had conversations with,
Mm-hmm.
advice from, or even actually had relations with, what I've learned is that I can do whatever I want. I
Facts.
can say whatever I want, and you're
Facts.
still going to try to clap my cheeks.
I'm still in character.
That's what I learned. I learned that regardless of
But you only learned that because you stepped out of like this mindset that you have to be like this female who has to
polka dot
submit to a
dress.
husband and has to want marriage and see
Ooh.
gaggles of children. You stepped out of that and was like, I can just be a human being who just desires human connection that doesn't have to have all these like ties to it. Like we could
Mm-hmm.
just literally get to know each other and figure it out as we go.
Mm-hmm.
And if we just want to be friends, we can just be friends. And that's like a really like it's a powerful thing
Yeah.
to like be able to like
See that.
separate yourself from like the things that we're kind of like especially in this area.
Especially being raised a Christian
Yeah,
with the
you kind of
Christian
have this you have
religion.
like this like playbook you have to kind of go by.
Child, I dropped that book so many
Child,
times.
mine shredded up.
Ooh, I need
Burn
to
that
shred
some
mines up
burn
too.
that some
I'm
bitch.
late to the party.
Burned it up.
I'm late to the party.
I'm really late to the party.
Oh,
I'm at a different party.
oh, yeah.
The folks are waiting for me to. They like, where's he gonna show up? Honey,
And
I'm
and
not.
and burn this bad boy.
It's
MPP. Sorry.
it's
Anyway.
not. I'm not coming.
Oh,
I will not be there.
oh,
You can go ahead and erase my RSVP.
oh
Will
my
not be
God.
there.
Oh,
Forget tardy to the party. The party shut down. I'm gone. We somewhere else.
oh.
We outside.
How about that?
Okay.
Catch me outside. How about that? I will say that a lot of my church incidents that I've dealt with, like where I bumped heads with people, or like some of the situations I've talked to you about
Mhm.
off camera,
Mhm.
that has played a role in how I see relationships as well. Like the whole
Mhm.
ex roommate, and then
Mhm.
I'm telling myself, "Oh, God told me this man's gonna be my husband," and
Yeah.
then like weeks later, she says the same thing while having her ex in the same room, and
Yeah.
I told myself like, I'm going to do whatever I want on this planet, because you got
Okay.
people like that who use the Christianity religion and literally make a mockery of it on their friendships, relationships with their family members,
Mhm.
even their spouses. Relationships in general are supposed to be sacred. They're supposed to be respectful. You're
Mhm.
supposed to want to come to a solution regardless of the differences, how you were raised, all
Mhm.
that good stuff. There's supposed to be some type of mutual understanding and respect.
Mm.
The moment that I no longer wanted to be friends with someone because she was trying to make me or manipulate me into feeling like I'm making her choose between what God told her and what how I feel, that's when I
Mm.
knew that like there's plenty of long sticks around on the earth. I'm gonna go find another one. You can have him, sis, because there's a lot more. Like it's like there's more to life than fighting over a man, and the fact that I'm doing this is ghetto. It's beneath me.
It's just like it's almost like misogynistic, like to fight over a man because it really doesn't put any
And to
responsibility
use
on the
God,
man.
because
Yeah.
that bothered me for so long. Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna use God to tell me? So, God, you're gonna make me choose? Are you trying to tell me to choose between what God told me and our friendship? And I was like, wow, that's the conclusion.
But
We're
that's like gaslighting type shit.
so at this point, I told like from that moment that happened years ago, and from that moment forth, as I grew, and to be fair, my brain wasn't fully developed. I was still under 25. It's safe to say now that that man ain't even remotely close to my type.
It'd be like that. Oh God, it'd be like
Once I
that.
was like, oh my God, I took my L gracefully. You can have him, sis.
Oh,
Especially any man that's easily moved by something that little. But
that's another topic for another day.
what? And I will say, I sound so
No, you don't. Oh
messy.
yeah, but I like it.
Would you like? And really, I
I'm
mean,
here for
overall,
it.
these are just our experiences.
Yeah.
And one thing, just to kind of wrap like it all together,
Mhm.
these experiences have made me who I am.
Mhm.
I've seen the light. I've realized that if I can't be friends with someone because we have a common like in a man, then that means that me and that person were never friends to
Never.
begin
Yep.
with.
Yep.
Because there's plenty of wieners to go around. And at the end of the day, just know. So, like, there's supposed to be sisterhood. Because at the end of the day, if men are putting that double standard on us, why would you want to fight with another female over a man? That's
For
like,
what?
that's a whole problem within itself. So I'll
I
let that bad boy
I'll tell you,
go.
I have never, and well, I don't know if I have never, but at this point, that will never be my story.
I can't do it.
Will
And it just
never
don't
be my
feel right
story.
because it's like you can be easily replaced, but whatever. Either way it goes,
Yeah.
I learned that at a young age. And that's why I am the way I am. That's why in previous episodes I say I'm not looking for anything because I don't want anything because I feel satisfied with who I am. I don't have time for the manipulation. A real man gonna approach me and be like, "I know you know the games. Let's just do this stuff for real," and that's gonna be
Where
it.
he at? Where is he?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, when you find him, ask him if he got a brother
Oh my God. Okay.
that's happened to
Okay.
be,
What you?
Happy
Jesus.
Pride Month.
The end of Pride. Oh, we at the end.
I
Did y'all watch our
know.
special episode?
Please.
There was a lot, and Drew edited that one before we go. Wanted to shout him out before we close it down.
I tried my
You
best.
did a marvelous job,
Thank
sweetheart.
you.
Remember, okay, this is a creative space for creative souls to gather to go beyond. You went beyond on the video, babe.
Thank you.
You went beyond.
Maybe I'll do like some more.
Maybe.
I don't know. That was a lot.
What?
It was a lot.
It's like Henry Cavill.
It was a lot, honey.
Sorry to
Sorry,
the
y'all. I'm sorry. I
Spotify
had to
and
let that
Apple
out. It was too
listeners.
much.
So sorry.
But it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
see each other.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was very proud. I was like, I like seeing people learn something new, and then they're
Oh,
like, I did that. You did
that was a learning curve, girl.
because you was in here
I was
learning.
like, can I ask you a question? I felt like a student. I was like,
It was
quick question while I got you.
It was fun though, and
Yeah.
that's what makes like being a creative so fun. It's just being able to find relatable topics and
Yeah.
relatable things, relatable skills, or new and old, and putting it together and making things happen
Yeah.
like
That's great.
magic.
Oh.
Maybe I could put some smoke in post. Nelly, look for a smoke
Oh,
to add
Nelly.
to my magic. In this magic moment. Okay,
Oh.
anyway, sorry. Overall, hopefully you all enjoyed this message. We really did just kind of vent
Mm-hmm.
on the mics. Hopefully
Yeah.
this messy side of my life entertains you.
I hope it does because it definitely did me.
Okay,
I
I like
love
that.
it.
I like that. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
single. I am not looking to mingle. He made fun of me in a video doing that, saying something close to that, and it stands still true. I'm tired of what did SZA say? I'm so sick of these ninjas. Sick of them. Sick of them. You know, man. That's why I like to move the way I do.
If you're gonna take anything away from this video, be yourself and don't apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't apologize for you have one life to live. If you are gonna apologize for everything you're gonna do, you're gonna spend a lot of time begging for forgiveness. So
Yeah.
just enjoy your life, live your life, do what makes you happy, and do what sits right with your heart.
Yeah.
If it doesn't sit right, then it's not for you to do. Just be healthy.
And know that some of the people that you are going to meet on this ghetto floating rock, some of these people are here for a season. It took me a long time to digest that at a young age.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it, but I understand it now. And so I'm forever grateful. If anything, I wish the best for all those people that I've mentioned, bitterly.
Sorry.
I still wish the best for them because genuinely it's like you got me here. So I thank you. That's what makes me like a people person. Thank you got me here. I'm actually really excited that we met and that you put me through hell and high water because I'm a boss. I'm a thug. What it be? I'm a boss. I'm a something. I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama was a savage. I got this from Tina. I'm just saying, I'm grateful for my experiences, and that's what, on top of what Drew said, that's what we want you all to take from. Is a
Mm-hmm.
combination of what he said, and
Mm-hmm.
just remember, everyone comes in your life, whether it's for a season or a lifetime. Take it,
Yeah.
eat the meat, throw away the
I
bones,
love that.
and really just dive into who you're supposed to be on this
Yeah.
ghetto floating rock. And at the end of the day, I got a kid, so I'm gonna do what I want.
Oh, I
And
heard that.
listen, we hope you guys liked it, loved it, and want more of it. Somebody make a beat. Sorry.
Post Nelly.
Post Nelly, put a beat. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.